Look, let me also give it this bit of advice for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Guys, if Shador starting to start to fall, you might want to be looking at possibly making a trade. Maybe y'all need to hit the Chicago Bears up for that 10th spot. If Shador falls to number 10, y'all better be calling the Chicago Bears. Hey, Ryan Poles, we make deals in the past, and I know we kind of got the upper hand against you, like sending you Claypool and you getting those Justin Fields for the cheap. But I got one more deal for you. So now they're gonna see if they go to the well for a third time and rip us off. But with that being said, they may not be ripping us off, especially if we can't get the opportunity to get Will Campbell. That's a player who I like to get in draft. Or your boy Graham from Michigan. Abdul Carr, we can't gonna have an opportunity unless we trade up to get him. So I wouldn't mind trading down. And at 10 spot, I wouldn't mind trading down. I would. So if Pittsburgh come call and say, yeah, we can swap picks, but guess what? We also gonna swap. I need for you to send me that second round pick you get. So I'm gonna get a 2-for-1. I want your first and second. We're gonna swap first, and you give me your second pick. And I'll be willing to move down 11 spots because they have picked at number 21 to move up to number 10 to get an opportunity to get Shador Sanders. I'll be willing to do that, but you got to give up that second round pick too. What you say about that? That would be the conversation if I was a GM of the Chicago Bears that I would have with the Pittsburgh Steelers and see if they jump. Look, when you got a team that's desperate and need of a quarterback, some of them get real desperate. They make some desperate moves and some desperate decisions. Is Pittsburgh is Pittsburgh ripe for the taking? I don't know. We have to see. But I promise you, I'm gonna approach it. I'm gonna ask the question. What's the worst they can tell me? No. I heard no before. Let me say this: as a married man, I heard the word no before. When I try to get some action, I've heard the word no before. When I was in the dating world, I heard the word no before. When I was out there, I had a girlfriend in high school and in middle school. I heard the word no before. When I asked a little girl in elementary, would you be my girlfriend? She said no. So I heard it before. I can accept it. I'm okay with it. I've been told no before. It ain't gonna hurt my feelings. So that's the worst you can tell me is no. I'll deal with that. But I'm a definitely put the question out there. Pittsburgh, you got to do something. Your back's against the wall. You have no real number one quarterback. They have no guys you can rely on. Yet you went out there and got DK Metcalf. You still got Pickens. You got two great targets, but no one to throw them to. That's not a good look. It's not a good look. So you got to do something. Are you willing to make a trade? Are you willing to give up some draft capital in order to get what you need? Or would you roll the dice and take a chance on a secondary quarterback again and Kirk Cousins? Or maybe you do both. Maybe you trade for Kirk Cousins and then trade up in order to get Shador Sanders and have him sitting on the bench, learning a little bit. And then when it's his time, he come up ready to play. Or maybe sometime during the season, do Kirk Cousins again like the Atlanta Falcons did to him. Play him. If he get hurt, then so well. Let Shador come in, and then he doesn't give the rein up and let him finish out the season. You do what you got to do. You don't owe it to those players. You owe it to your franchise. You owe it to your fan base. And you just let them know. You let Kirk Cousins know that, hey, guys, Kirk, appreciate you. All you done for the league. We want to sign you here. We want to trade for you. Bring you here and compete. But, in the draft, we are going to be looking to draft a young quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Quarterback in the making. I want you to help coach him up a little bit. That'd be the speech I'll be giving to Kirk Cousins. See what his mind frame is. See what he's thinking about. But Pittsburgh has to do something. You can't sit on your hands again. Truth be told, you was at fault when you didn't draft a quarterback while you still had Roethlisberger. When you seen him on the decline, you should have went and got a viable quarterback then. Instead, you got a bunch of pass off. You try to go with Pickens, the old Pitt quarterback, and you knew that was a bad decision. You probably should have just let him pass you by, but yet you took your first round pick and drafted him, and it didn't work out well for you. Matter of fact, even to the point you traded him to Philadelphia, where he ended up winning the Super Bowl as a backup quarterback. It's nasty work. And guess who's in Cleveland now? Pickens. He might be a thorn in your side for 2 games a year. How you gonna like that? How's that going? Pittsburgh fans, how's that gonna make you feel? Brother Ben, are you still here? I need to know this. How's that gonna make you feel that my man Pickens gonna be playing y'all twice a season, be a thorn in your side? Not Deshaun Watson, because we know he done. He can't leave the massage parlors alone. He's addicted to the massages, the happy endings. How's it going to feel, Pittsburgh fan? I need to know this. If my man Pickens come back and beat y'all twice. Not only that, man, you got TJ Watts, man, he's disgruntled. He mad. He want him a contract extension. He see what Jason Garrett, your boy Myles Garrett got. He said, hold on. I'm a good defensive end, if not better than that, brother. I want to get paid too. I got to get the bag as well.